think it would mean a lot more meaningful to be able to play and start in front of my home crowd and our home crowd. But it is what it is, and the fans vote, and whoever they vote for is what they want to see. So you got to respect it and understand it, and you just say, you tip your hat and say congratulations.
DeMar had said last week that he actually thinks it probably means more to him to get voted in by the coaches than the fans. Does that matter to you one way or the other?
Either way, man. If you to be an all-star is an accomplishment. It's an individual accomplishment, and it's a team accomplishment. So for me, either last year was special with the fans getting behind me, but getting voted in with the coaches means that they respect what you've done and respect what your team has done.
This team hasn't had two guys in the All-Star game in like 15 years or something like that. How cool would it be, especially considering how close you and DeMar have gotten over the years, to be there together?
I just think it'd be. Words can't explain it. I think just the memories that it would bring back, the memories that we would create with that, the pictures that we'll be able to take, the time, the friends and families that we'll have. But for me and him, it would mean a lot, man. From where he's come from, where I've come from, where this organization's come from. It would just mean a lot, man.
Did you see you got the Drake endorsement on Instagram today?
Yeah, you need to put it on Twitter, so I might have to text him and say that. But it's just the fact that he respects me and DeMar and wants us to get in that All-Star game to represent his country, his city. It means a lot. So at the end of the day, that just shows the respect that he has for our organization.
You guys are able to start a 7-game homestand. That's the longest of the year. Is that a long time to be at home?
I feel like it's much needed because we haven't been home a lot. So we have to just take advantage of it and enjoy it. Understand that we can sleep in our own beds, have our routines for 2 weeks. That's big. So I think we don't get too comfortable at home, but take advantage of it. It's an opportunity for us to make some hay and protect home court and do a good job here.
Some people think you might get stale, though, being at home that long and not getting in the true rhythm of game travel, home for a bit. Is that a fear?
No, not at all. I think we've been on the road enough to know what we got to do on the road. But I think right now being at home it's a needed time for us. Everybody to get healthy, be around the family and just be comfortable at home. But at the same time, taking care of business on the floor.
You're also going to game 41 tomorrow night, which halfway point. How would you assess where you guys are and where you got to go?
I think we're okay. We could be a lot better. We've lost a few games that we shouldn't have lost, but you can't go back and dwell on the things that you didn't do. You just got to create better habits and go forward. I think going forward, it's just growth. It's 41 games. It's half of the marathon's almost there. So you just got to keep tinkering and getting better. About game 55, 65. But once you get to 65, then you should know what kind of team you really should be.
Yeah, halfway, sort of like it's not a fake point, but the last 15 or 16 are more significant, probably.
I think after the All-Star break is where you really gotta. That's where you pick it up. The halfway point for us really is in 41 games. It's really, I think, the All-Star break. And guys get to get their rest and enjoy the break, and then you come back, and then you got a 30-game stretch run.
I don't know how much attention you pay to the schedule each year, but do you ever recall another year where it's been so off and on like this? Like you guys are either on the road for a while or you're home for 7 games, 6 games?
I'm not sure. I've played a lot of games and a lot of seasons. But this has been pretty weird, but I think a lot of it was, to get the London trip in, and I don't think we're mad at it. I think we enjoyed the experience. We had fun over there. We got to win. Now we just get a chance to kind of settle in at home, 7 games here, and focus on that. I think we focus on 1 game at a time. We know we got 7, but all we can really worry about right now is Brooklyn.